You don't deserve her. And even if you somehow got her, you'll ruin it and you'll lose her. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying that because this was me. And in this video, I'll explain how I was silently destroying myself, my relationships, and my life without even realizing it. And I will also give you the exact framework I used to fix everything without having to chase women or chase money. If that sounds interesting, make sure to stick around to the end. So if you have no idea who I am, my name is Belman Volk, and with this channel I hope to inspire and pave the way for the younger me, the college version of me that felt stuck, confused, and didn't really know what to do, but still had this hunger to make something of himself. And eventually I did follow this hunger, and I started an ecom brand. I made my first $10,000 with freelance copywriting, which then allowed me to move to Thailand, and then I co-founded an agency that I scaled up to $200,000 per year with my partners. But unfortunately, I kind of lost track of my own path, which is why I decided to quit the agency and get into the content game so I can help you pave your path and help you create a life that is worth living for you. So if that sounds cool, consider subscribing. But either way, sit back and let's get into the video. So why am I saying that I didn't deserve a girlfriend or wife, and why probably you don't deserve one either? Let me paint a quick picture for you where I was 6 to 7 years ago. So basically at this time, I'm 18 years old. I basically have a different crush or different interest in another woman all the time. I'm basically still a kid. I'm like eating cornflakes for breakfast and lunch and dinner. I'm basically just eating cornflakes all the time. I have poor hygiene. I'm not showering every day. I'm not brushing my teeth every day. I just wake up and do my thing. I'm still addicted to porn. I'm still addicted to weed, and I'm watching Netflix fucking nonstop. If I was in a relationship and I had a chance to cheat, then I would. I wasn't making any money, so I didn't have any money to support myself nor someone else. Plus, I was extremely insecure, and if I only had the slightest feeling that a woman was not interested in me, then I would completely shut down and ignore her and go on to the next. Now let me tell you this, a person like this is not ready nor deserving to be in a relationship, nor to receive actual love from a good woman. If you want to have a good woman, if you want to have a good girlfriend, a good wife, you need to first become a good man, a good boyfriend, husband yourself. You need to actually build yourself first, your character, so that when this woman actually comes into your life, it will actually be a good experience and she will actually stick around. And this brings me to a belief that has been confirmed multiple times throughout my life, and it's that God will only grant you your wish when you are ready to receive it. That is why, for example, I am extremely grateful that I didn't make $1 million when I was 18, because I would have absolutely destroyed myself if I had that kind of money. And I'm thinking that a lot of you guys are in the same boat. You are not ready to receive any type of money like that, nor are you ready to have a girlfriend, let alone a wife. But it's not that there's no hope. You, who you are, who we are, we're not set in stone. We're not just like born and you grow up and you're like this your entire life. No, like you can change yourself. You can change your behavior. Hell, you can change your entire belief system. You can change everything about yourself that you want to change, except for like, you know, appearance factors and stuff like that. And this is so damn important. Like, I'll give you a quick example to kind of illustrate this point, because when I was younger, my main goals were centered a lot more around carnal desires, right? I wanted money, I wanted status, and I wanted women, and preferably as much of it as possible. And I came to a point where I became a person that attracted those things. However, I lost myself in that process and I was destroying myself, and I didn't realize it at the time. But some of those beliefs kind of stuck with me, and I didn't really understand fully what I would have to become in order to have a good relationship with a woman. Which brings me to my point, which is that I'm currently in a relationship and I do have the intention to marry. However, I was looking at marriage as a material thing. Basically, what I was doing is I was becoming a person that makes money so I could pay for the wedding, so I could pay for an expensive engagement ring, but I completely missed the point. If I want God to grant me the blessing of being married to an amazing woman, such as my girlfriend, then I need to be an amazing husband. And I never actually thought about that. I never actually thought about like, what is a good husband, right? Someone that is loving and patient when mistakes are made, or someone that is faithful even when you have doubt yourself. All of these small little qualities I never thought about. I was only thinking about, oh, like I need to make money, I need to make money, I need to make money. No. If you want to have a good woman, if you want to have a wife or a girlfriend, act as if you're already a husband. You need to adopt the behaviors of a good husband, of a good boyfriend, the beliefs of a good husband, boyfriend. You need to embody that entire identity, and you need to do it with a genuine heart. If you're doing it only to get laid or whatever, or only to get a beautiful girl, obviously it will not happen like that. You need to be genuine about it. But when you do, when you actually become this person, and this is the same thing for making money, by the way. If you want to make $10,000 or whatever per month, you need to become someone that naturally makes $10,000 per month. For example, the version that I just described to you, that is eating cornflakes all day, every day, is not even showering, not even brushing his teeth, that is basically, running after a different girl every single week. Like, how is this type of person going to be making $10,000 per month when I'm watching like an entire anime series in one day? Like, how is this person going to ever make $10,000 per month? He doesn't deserve that. He's not ready for that. Even if he got it, he would just fucking lose it. The person that gets the $10,000 per month is the person that wakes up consistently at the same time, person that actually works hard every single day to achieve his goals, the person that gets good sleep, the person that eats well, the person that knows exactly where he's going, right? Has goals, all those things, right? These are the things that are associated with someone that is making a lot of money. So if you want to make a lot of money, if you want God to grant you the blessing of being financially free, then start acting like someone that deserves it. And this is the main point that I want to communicate in this video. If you want something out of life, if you want a beautiful wife, if you want money, you're not just going to get it by wanting it. You need to become someone that is worthy of it. Anyway, I hope that makes sense, man. If it does, make sure to like this video. And if you're up for it, leave a comment so I can actually see if this has impacted anyone. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe and follow along. This channel genuinely is for the person that I described, and I'm going to do everything in my power to help you build a life that is worth living for you. That being said, talk to you in the next one. Peace.